Hello everyone, my name is Garrett Ogamber, and welcome back to Blockscape. Well, in the last episode, we made this thing, and I like it. Forgive me if that episode was a little short. Ultimately, I have been trying to keep a lot of my episodes, for many games, shorter than I have in the past. Although I liked doing 40 to 50 minute episodes, it was a pain in the ass to upload. So I've chosen not to do that, if I can help it. Of course, I end up fucking that over on occasion. But hey, that is the way of life. So, we're just adding some artistic flair to this. It's really not flary, but it's there, sort of artistic-y. And, get out of my way. There's invisible blocks, which again, early access, alpha is alpha. That's fine. We are going to do something interesting. And I know you want to see me build this entire episode, and there will be more building at some point, I hope to God. But I don't know the distances I'll have to travel, but I'm gonna treat you to seeing what's on the other side of that mountain, because I've never been on the other side of that mountain. It may horrendously crash and destroy our world, I don't know. Because, I've never been there. And, it might generate a giant sea in front of us, and it'll come rolling down the mountain and kill all of our houses. It'd be like Noah's Ark, only much, 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 much sadder. So we're going to fly over here. We're going to leave that mansion in progress for a second. Not really a second, probably an entire episode, because it's not, I'm not flying that fast. If I have a minor complaint about flying is really slow in this game. It's not even that you're flying slow. It's that your character's movement speed is scaled to ground movement. So when you're in the air, you're not moving any faster. In addition to that, the world is so much larger than any other world you know. I put those lights there a long-ass time ago, and they're still on. That's awesome. It remembers. It remembers! Let's just take a look at it, since it's nighttime, and it's cool, and you can see, ooh, look at this. Ooh. It's really neat in here. I like it. But we don't have time to diddle around with that. We're gonna go flying up and over. And it just looks so cool. That looks so cool how they do that. In the last episode I was talking about upcoming games, and there was more I wanted to cover. Wow, you can see the Fey Tower from here. Oh, that is so neat. I love how the light distance is almost infinite. You can see it from across the map. Beat that, Minecraft. But yeah, one of the games I wanted to cover was Bannerlord from Mountain Blade, Telltale Worlds. Now, there's very little information outside of the loop about this game. We are literally only learning what the devs tell us when they decide to tell us, and they have been stuck on showing us musical tracks, not gameplay or anything like that. If you even do a search on YouTube for Bannerlord, you will get bare fuck minimum on this amazing new game. This is Mountain Blade 2. This is Warband doesn't count as a second game. It is Mountain Blade 1, but smoother and more options with more DLC. They have been taking the basically the revenue from those games all this time. This is like Elder Scrolls territory, because wow, holy shit, that's crazy. This world is big. I've never seen what's on the other side of this, so I have no idea what we're gonna find. So basically, they have taken all the revenue, kind of what the Elder Scrolls did with Daggerfall, and they are making a huge game. And it probably isn't like, it's not the largest game in the world. No, it's the fact that they're putting the money into the engine and into the gameplay and to the graphics. It is a quote-unquote next-gen Warband. It's everything that Warband was, that's good at least, only completely new game. I guess I can't say that. I guess, saying it's Warband has nothing to do with it. It's a completely new game. Everything that Mountain Blade was, everything that's good about it, it's better. And it's gonna be crazy. Like, awesome fucking crazy. You can generate entire worlds like this, for instance, very quickly with their editor. They're gonna add the editor into the game. to make modding easier, because they love what modders have done with the game over the years. It's kind of the same way Bethesda deals with their shit. Every game comes with an editor, which is a fantastic way to get people invested in your game, into your project. People will buy the game just for the editor. I love them both. Oh my god. So, what does Bannerlord offer? Amazing engine, amazing graphic fidelity, audio. If the game plays anything like the previous, and so far that's what it appears to be, then it's just going to be the be-all, end-all medieval simulator. And there's not many real medieval simulators. This game, Blockscape, can kind of say that it is, but it really isn't yet. What it aims to be is a medieval simulator, but it's not right now. It's just a block builder. Wow, there is an entire world on the other side of that mountain. And a huge lake. See, this is why I think the game slows down so much. It has generated these mountains past where I've actually been. I've never been on top of this mountain. I've never seen what was on the other side of this mountain. Seeing it now, there's entire castles over there and over yonder. Holy shit. Oh my god. It takes me so long to fly anywhere, so I definitely want to get back to our kingdom. It makes you feel so small. Like, this game definitely achieves that. It makes you feel so insignificant. And, I mean, this game can get really great because of that. It can progress and go the distance. And you'll just be able to feel... That's so beautiful. It's so simple, but I love it. It's great. You will be able to feel how massive the world is. Can you imagine this in multiplayer? Holy damn. Again, I don't know if multiplayer works or not. I don't have anyone who has this on my friends list, so I can't actually play it with anyone. Maybe in the future I'll convince Ambu-chan to get it. I'm sure she would like to build with blocks and things. Anyways, let's talk back about Bannerlord, because the game's, crazy. I'm running down the mountain. Whee! Yeah, so Bannerlord is going to, it's going to take Mountain Blade to a whole new level. I guess we can cut time by falling, but then again, that doesn't really make sense. It's going to take the whole Mountain Blade franchise to a whole new level, and I'm very excited about getting my hands on that game. I am so crazy excited. Like, if anyone from Telltale Worlds is watching this, please give me a review copy. Holy damn, I want to play. I want that to be my life. It's going to be amazing, and that's one of the games I wanted to add this year, hopefully, if it comes out this year. We waited long enough for Dying Light and Evolve, and they're here, and now that anticipation's gone. I think that's the best part about new games, is the anticipation. It's not just the game, it's the anticipation. It's not that you're making it more than what it is in your head. It's that you're waiting to get your hands on it. It's so elusive. It's like that pretty girl that sits across from you in class that you cannot talk to, and you want to say hi. I think you're just the epitome of beauty. You can't. She's unattainable. And it's the same thing with a game. It's like, oh my god, this looks amazing, this looks fun, I want it. I wanted Guild Wars, and I loved Guild Wars more when I didn't have it. And when the game came out, we were like, yeah, and then as we started to play it, we're like, okay, I've seen everything now. It's not that the game's boring, it's that when the game isn't there, when you don't have it, it's all the more attractive. And that's what Bannerlord is right now, and I'm hoping it never loses that anticipation. It will. Every game does. I still love Skyrim, but it's lost its magic. I found flowers. They're so pretty. Look at the flowers. Oh man, that is awesome. That's so cool how they're like just on the cusp of the sand. You have the desert here, and all the flowers are just blooming. And then you have the palm trees. That is so awesome. I mean, it's not, it's not the greatest thing in games, but it's cool looking. It's really cool. So we are literally right next to our mansion. We're gonna recommence building on it. You can see the castle keep in the making in the big wall there. We're on high ground here, so it actually looks smaller than it is, and it looks lower than it is, and it is low on that section there, but we'll put a bigger wall on this section here because it's higher ground at some point. I know people are probably screaming, "Go work on the fucking wall!" And I have to say, regrettably, I really want to get at least the first floor of this done. The only reason it's taken me this long to build this mansion, again, is because of the game speed. If the game speed was any faster, this would be done already. Literally, this would be done. If you've seen me build in Minecraft, which I don't think anyone really has seen me that much, because most of the building I've done is off-camera, and is ridiculously... you know, I just invest hours and hours. I used to invest hours and hours. We don't play that game that much anymore. I like Minecraft. I just, you know, it's right now, no. I'm going to say no. It's nothing to do with Notch, Jeb, or the game. It's just, it's not like this. It's definitely not like this. And every now and again, it's good to take a break from a game. It's good to take a break. It's not bad. It's not, you know, you're not punishing the game because you're taking a break. You're taking a break because if you don't, at some point it's gonna, you know, you're gonna feel like, oh, what did I do? Okay, I didn't know I could drag that. I didn't mean to do that. That was a huge whoopsies. Okay, that's weird. Game is being weird. Why you being weird? Game. You know, it's just every now and again you need to take a break from a game. It's more or less, you don't want to feel like the game gets stale. And that's our attention span. That's the human attention span. Truth be told, we have more in common with mice than we do with apes, because we have, well, not only DNA, actually, the DNA is still very close to rodents for some weird reason. I guess because they're the predecessors. But our brains almost function like rodents because of our attention spans. And you can be an intelligent person and still be like, hey, look, shiny thing, and, you know, jumping around like crazy. I'll tell you one thing, we definitely have the sex drive of rodents. That's no secret. But nonetheless, you know, I don't want to feel like I'm going to run out of steam on Minecraft. So when it starts to get a little I take a break from it. I've done the same thing with 7 Days to Die. I love 7 Days to Die, and I've just gotten back into the game from taking a very long break. This does not mean I hate the game. Of course I love the game. If I didn't love the game, well, you would know. I'd be like, fuck this game, I'm not playing it ever again. And, you know, that day, should it ever come, will be a sad day. But, you know, for now, it's like, hey, zombies and stuff, and I'm happy. So we're making this interesting decorative window thing. This will give us a nice view of the backyard, which, again, this house will be a part of the fortifications at some point. At least I would suspect so. I wouldn't want to have a nice mansion like this in front of the wilds. That'd be pretty bad. Things would come and murder our asses. Yeah, our asses don't want to be murdered, so we need to protect them. There are a lot of bugs in this house. Literally, look at that little bug. It's a peach bug. It's a peach bug. It's delicious. Tastes like peaches. So, yeah. I'm fucked up tonight. I know I've said that before, but hey. So, we're doing this. I think we're going to try to get this floor done in this episode. I know I've wasted a lot just yelling and talking about games that I'm not playing and going over the mountain, but hey, we know it's on the other side now. Cool stuff. There was stuff even before we chose to look over it, but I wanted to see. It's like Schrodinger's cat. You don't know it's there unless you know it's there. Hey, we can build a floor now. That's great. So let's do this. I've really got to change the screenshot key, because every time I switch to these wood panels, I end up taking a screenshot. Which would be fine if we were meaning to take the screenshot in the first place. We are not. We are fucking up royally. I don't know where the stairs... I think the stairs are going to be over there. I forgot what my plans were for where the stairs were going to be, and that's why I had a moment there. So that's definitely going to have to be the stairs, this area here, which is fine because it's empty anyways. I didn't plan on doing anything with it, you know. It's not like I'm going to build a statue to, you know, some sort of Tamagotchi or something like that. I never had a real Tamagotchi. I had the Pikachu, the Pikavolt thing, the first version. Does anyone remember that? I mean, I don't know what other countries have, if they had that toy or not. But it was basically like a Tamagotchi, a little handheld thing, and you could strap it onto a belt or onto your pants pocket. And I used to carry it to school with me, and it was adorable. It was this little yellow thing with a black screen, and it had the Pokemon logo, and it had Pikachu who would appear on it, and he would do this little dance. And there was a gimmick with that where you could feed it to, I think, if I remember correctly, Pokemon Yellow. You could transfer, I might be wrong, there was a game you could transfer it to. I don't know if it was Pokemon Yellow version or what, but you could transfer the volts you earned. Volts basically, like whenever you walk, Pikachu earns volts. And you needed thousands of them. Oh my god. So it promoted, I guess it unintentionally promoted healthy kids, because kids wanted to, make Pikachu love them. It's like, love me, Pikachu, I'm gonna, exercise for you. And you run around, it's going click, 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 and your parents are like, shut the fuck up! And, Pikachu gets volts, and you're happy. Your parents are upset at you, but whatever. So you were supposed to feed the volts to Pikachu in one of those games, and you get extra rewards. I think it was Pokemon Yellow. I want to say that because if I remember correctly, there was a thing you could do, or it was the Nintendo 64. Hey you Pikachu. I don't remember. Somebody look this up. I know somebody's going to be like, I am the master of the comments, and they're going to post all this information that you know nothing about. But yeah. So basically, the volts would get you rewards, which was awesome. And in addition, Pikachu would love you. Regrettably, around the same period of time, I believe it was the same period of time, I also got the Digimon Digivice game, which was very similar, only it had an active game on it where you would battle enemy Digimon and things like that. And I chose Patamon because he's OP. Unfortunately, Pikachu didn't get as much attention, so when I went to turn him back on, he hated me. And I actually looked it up on how to fix this. There was no fix. There was no reset button. The only way to earn back Pikachu's love was to get a sufficient number of volts. And regrettably, if you don't earn enough volts within a certain amount of time, Pikachu will still hate you. So I realized I'd have to stop being, a moderate weight kid and start going anorexic immediately by running around, and that's probably not the right use of that word, but I basically would have to become an Olympic swimmer to earn back the voltage required to earn the love of my Pokemon, which I didn't. I just put Pikachu in a box, and I still have it, and it's dead. the battery, well, the internal battery just doesn't work anymore. It's dead. Pikachu's chips are fried. He's literally dead. I killed Pikachu. I am responsible for that. So I'm not only going to have to go to Gillette Stadium and apologize for deflating footballs, I'm also going to have to tell Ash, yeah, I borrowed Pikachu and he kind of died on me, but it's okay. You can catch another one. They're pretty common nowadays. It's horrible, but yeah, that's the truth of it. The bug will not die. Hello, Mr. Copperbug. How you doing? He's just spinning around doing his thing. Yay. And again, the game is reaching maximum slowdown levels here. So this episode went from, hey, let's finish the floor, to let's wait for blocks to load in. But at least I'm talking about my childhood and things I otherwise tried to repress. No, those are fun little games. They kept kids entertained, and I don't even know where I was going with this. What was the point of me talking about Pokemon Pikachu? Pika-Pal thingy? I don't know. I had a little yellow companion, and he died on me, and I don't know what to do with it. Yeah, but I really don't remember why I was talking about it. It's like, hey guys, there's a random fucking thought in my head. Hello! That's why you're watching this. Random thoughts. But anyhow, I'm excited about new games coming out this year. I'm very excited to add new stuff to my channel. And I'm more than titillated in watching this wall slowly load in, because the game is very early access. So I'm going to end this episode here as we look out to the beautiful sunlight. Hello, sunlight. Is that a seagull? The fuck is that? Come here. What are you? What are you? It's a butterfly! Oh, it's so pretty! You don't get to die because you're awesome, and I think you're actually the first butterfly I've ever seen in this game. Not so sure. Daddy, look at that butterfly! Sorry, I kind of went, all Will Smith there. Good movie. So we're going to be ending this episode here, and I will see you guys in the next episode of Blockscape. Bye!